Sorry guys, I know, I'm like really delayed today. Fuck, I ended up doing a side quest for my, well, it's going to be for my, ceramics teacher, because I got sidetracked grabbing a bunch of empty containers for her, because we need it for the glazes in the classroom. So I kind of got sidetracked because, like, as soon as I got home from my friends and my girlfriends, I was like, oh, shit, wait, you know, I gotta grab those containers before I forget. And so, that's what I did. So, I kind of got sidetracked, but we're good now. I gotta demand everyone gets bed rest. So, you know, I wanted to grab those before I forgot to do that, and then I was like, wait a minute. Glorious leader of the base eyesore, we need beauty to celebrate your glory. Let us build decorations in your honor. Sure, I'm always down to build more decorations, because it means I get to make my cult even more aesthetic. What new decor? Oh, that one. Okay. Hello, my singular viewer. I'm contemplating on what walls I would like to do around the cemetery, because I plan on, like, fully fleshing it out. I would do the bones, but, you know, I don't really feel like it right now. And, I kinda wanna just wait until I unlock the walls. So, I mean, like, I could easily just, like, do, like, maybe a couple little decor items in the graveyard. Kinda wanna get rid of the weeping, or not get rid of it, but move it. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I don't want it over there. I mean, I could set it, like, right here, because I do have to, like, fix my whole tabernacle situation, because it's kind of crappy. Oh, well, I mean, it was really only that one, but, you know. So there, that's better. And onto the decor. I mean, I could put this in there. Until I get the morgue. Because I think I'm gonna replace it with a morgue at some point. But for now, that'll do. Candles on either side of the, because those are gonna be like the only like 5 graves that I have from now on, because I think I'm just gonna use crypts. Perry go? Oh, he's doing gardening. There we go. And now I'm gonna chuck some cauliflower, some pumpkins, and then some of those in there. Tonight, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for because I do have some stuff for English that I need to work on. I know it's always English and it's boring, and I mean it's not boring, it's just annoying, but I have that stuff that I need to work on, and it's just like, ugh, I don't really want to work on it. But I already have most of the stuff like previously done already, so it's not like a big issue, it's more like a minor inconvenience. But you know, and I don't really, I mean, it's not that I like need to get it done by tomorrow, but I just kind of have to. Okay, I can't reach another second. I'm not gonna make too much food because I think there's not that many of my followers that are starting, so I think I'm going to convert Foxy and someone else who's like a good attack demon. Because like the Orcuses and the Vestas are good. But of course, all of my good Vestas that I could like level up a little more are sick. So that leaves me Sacrifice, because I mean, the 4 Nexus aren't bad. You know, maybe it would be nice to take Sacrifice out. Where's Sacrifice? I gotta level him up. Oh, he's down here. I'll let him finish. Hey, I know. You're gonna be like, hey. Hey, buddy. Let me dance with you. Oh, you're not gonna level up that easy, are you? What are your traits? Oh, you're just a germaphobe, a poet, and terrified of death. Okay, so I don't know why it's so hard to level you up. Generate emotion master. I don't have enough money? Well, that's better change, buddy. I'm gonna sell the cotton for now, because it's not like, you know, I have a whole lot of it. Okay, where the fuck did he go? Oh, he's over here. Well, that did jack. What? Some followers have been talking, saying you are weak. This is murder Freddy. I'm not gonna murder Freddy Fazbear. I don't like those quests, because I think they're stupid. It's like, oh, they think you're weak. They think you're weak. It's like, buddy, calm the fuck down. I ain't killing nobody. No matter what anybody says. Okay, I was gonna say, can it just hurry up and be daylight again? I don't really care about this, it's fine. I don't know what I want to possibly take with me when I go see Beetlejuice the musical next week, because I have a little coffin-shaped purse that I could take, which would be cute, but I also have a Beetlejuice-themed mini book bag, but I don't know if they'd, like, allow, you know, the mini book bag. I don't even know if they'd really allow the purse, but it's like, you know, the purse is significantly smaller than the book bag. So, I mean, they'd probably, like, allow it more than the book bag. It's just, you know, it's Beetlejuice the musical. I'm gonna be wearing Beetlejuice-themed sneakers. And, you know, if I have the mini book bag, you know. I mean, I do have a broken Lydia-themed keychain. That I could fix and then, like, put on my purse. Besides, I don't even really use my purse that much. So I kind of want to use it more. So, I mean, I could always do that, because the purse was a gift from my older brother. I think for, like, Christmas or something. I also found my Beetlejuice themed lip balm. Excuse me, it's blackberry scented. It's really good. I got it from Hot Topic, I think. One of the last times I went in person, which that was a while ago because that was when I stayed at my aunt and my uncle's. Where's Sacrifice? I gotta remember, he just sits in random spots and writes instead of like actually working, because I'm typically looking for followers, you know, that are like doing stuff. So it's like, where's so-and-so? And it's like, oh, they're not. Is there virtually nothing else I can do to raise your faith? Or not your faith, but your... fuck. You're like right there, dude. Is there anything upon anything that I can like actually get that would like... I mean, I can get a crypt. I might just get that in preparation for the old people, because I have some that are like right about to croak. And it's a good thing, I just noticed that I have a gold right here. No? What? Excuse me, later, my friend and I were traveling together through Nora and lost each other. Can you please see if you can find them? Sure. Why not? I need more followers anyways. Actually, I don't need that many more because I have 19. But it really doesn't seem like I have that many. I have enough to like beat, well, I mean, if I were to beat Kallamar and then Shamura, you know, I'd have enough followers at the moment to unlock the final boss fight. But, you know, it's like oh, I could totally make the confession booth. I don't know why it took me so long to remember what the fuck it was called. I think I might try to incorporate more of these like gold crosses too, with like the bleeding hearts in places. Like I might put them down here in the cemetery because it's like, it's a nice touch. Well, anyways, I want to try to fight Kallamar first, but I am gonna go out and not get the follower that Perry asked me to get, but I'm gonna go and get... Never mind, I can't, because I don't have money. But... you know what, then I might just take, Foxy, go to Nora, do that quest, and then... while I'm on that quest, I'll get money and everything, you know. So. I keep hitting my mic on accident. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Bosses are harder, or not bosses, but... Another bishop struck down. Hecate ruled an Aeon, feared by none. Her dominion being of famine, her peons, now freed, are ravenous in their appetites. Tread warily, lest thou be predated upon. I know they've grown stronger. You don't need to use big fancy words that I struggle to say because I've been struggling to talk like all week. Just so you guys know, tomorrow I do plan on doing Shadows of Rose DLC. Just because it takes like roughly maybe 2 to 3 hours. And I mean, you know, typically I could get that done in a stream, but it's like, you know, I've been going over, spending time with my girlfriend. So, you know, I get back a lot later than normal. So it's like, I typically, like, by now don't have that much time to do it. Because, I mean, I could, but then it would mean I have to stay up late, and I really don't want to do that because of school. So it's like, I'm trying to balance streaming and my own, like, personal stuff on top of it. I just wasted like 30 of my coins. Never mind. 20% chance to get health was worth the 30 coins. I'm just gonna get more coins anyways. I didn't realize you could hit more than one enemy at once with the whole, like, rolling into them and damaging them thing. I lost a lot of unnecessary health during that, and I'm kind of mad at myself for it. It's fine. It's only distract. Enemies will drop 2 times forever. Okay! Sorry, my mom was yapping to me about something stupid regarding something that happened while she was babysitting. It was nothing bad, but... Yay! Platypus boy has been rescued. Excuse me. Oh, but either way, I have to choose. Oh shit, I can start one-shotting the statues. You know, where's my 20% chance of getting health? Shame, it is not nighttime. I mean, it's nighttime right now. But sorry. No, sorry about that.
asking to go see Beetlejuice the musical in Canada is the same thing as me asking to go to Wow. Wow, those are two completely different things. Because one is me asking for permission to go somewhere in another fucking country, and the other is, like me asking me to go find your phone. Those are two completely different things. And
Sorry, I'm back. Again. Just my mother. Oh, hi Nick. Sorry. You weren't here for my little tangent that I was just going on. My mom's just music. I'll rewrap. Oh. But no, so my mom left her phone at the place that she was babysitting, but she couldn't find it. And she tried calling me to see if I could, you know, call it to see if maybe, you know, see her somewhere. Well, I didn't hear her say that because, you know, obviously I had headset on, you know, I'm, you know, trying to stream and everything. And, you know, I simply went out and told her I was in the middle of something. She got all huffy with me about it because apparently her missing her phone is more important than I mean, I get it, like, yeah, her phone is a little more important than me, like, gaming, but it's like, she has a rough idea of where it is, so it's like not too much of a panic. And besides, I mean, I might not be able to call, like, other people, like, her number, you're fine, but you know, like, I might not be able to call her number or somebody else, but, you know, I can still make emergency calls. Like, if I were to dial 911, it would most likely still go through because I have the emergency things. I mean, so, you know, it's like, you know, her excuse was like, oh, there's an emergency tonight. It's like, we could go upstairs, get a hold of Luke and his aunt, or I could simply just text Luke and his aunt, you know, saying that we have an emergency and we need, you know, someone to call 911 or some shit. And, I mean, it's fine now because, like, you know, obviously I got this to, like, take care of my frustrations, not to mention I was ranting about it, and she, like, gave me dumb apologies. But, she tried saying that, me asking her to go to Canada with Soph to see Beetlejuice the Musical was the same as her asking me to help her find her phone. When, you know, those are two very different things. And, because one is me asking her for permission to go somewhere, the other is her asking me to help her find something. So, you know, those are two very different things. And I told her that, and she was like, you're right, I'm wrong. And it's like, you know, in that moment, I was, because it's literally like, those are two completely different things. But we're fine now. I guess. I mean, I feel better, because I started bitching about some fat whale I'm related to instead. I mean, I'm related to a lot of those, but, you know what I mean. And so, oh, I forgot the sparkles died while I was gone, my bad. At least I built a crypt before I left. And so, you know, I started ranting about her, and I feel better now. But on the other hand, you know, I had a mini argument with my mom, and she was trying to say, like, fine, give me the $20 back, because she gave me $20 to go pick up some, like, a bigger bag of cat food, because I had to go and get some today, but I didn't get any, well, I wasn't able to get a big bag, because I only had like $3. Well, I mean, I had more than 3, but like everything was like at least like 5 or more. But I only had like 6, so it's not like that would cover the tax all that much. So, you know, I was like trying to be cautionary about it. But I found these like $1 bags that they had. So, you know, I got 2 of those, and you know, it's enough to get us by until tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to make another trip back, and she tried saying, like, fine, give me the money back. You can find your own way to take care of your cats, which I don't even know how that tied into our fucking argument either. Because it's like, you know, that has to do with me taking care of the cats. And, well, not me, but like us taking care of the cats. And shit. And it's like, that has nothing to do with other shit. So I looked at her, and I didn't do it. But I was like, fine, you want to be that way? I'll rip this fucking 20 right in front of you, fucking cunt. And I was like, I would have done it if she would have kept pissing me off. But then again, you know, that's also like material money and I don't want to waste it, so. Oh, this guy is just gonna be, death. Or dead. Because he's gonna die. Because he's hot-headed, or he's hot-tempered and unlawful. So that means he's addicted. Harry, your friend is not going to survive. He's not going to live past 20. And then this is just witness Buffy. And then fuck. Witness bottom. I don't know. I'm low-key kinda tempted to just murder dead, like, right now, and then, like, go do a, ritual. Or I could drug my followers, go perform that ritual. I might actually be able to just sacrifice him. I can just do that instead, and everybody will love it. But, like, so, yeah. That was interesting. Luckily, it didn't, like, resort to much. But, you know. It was interesting. Now my head hurts, and I have a minor headache. But, I mean, I'm gonna be going to bed, like, right after I stream anyways. I mean, I don't know if I will or not. I mean, I might, depending on, like, what time I get off, because I don't know if I'm gonna stream for an hour or so. Or an hour. I mean, I'm gonna stream for at least an hour. And I'm going to I just don't know how long after an hour I'm gonna stream, because a lot of it was just me standing, like, still trying to, you know, deal with my mother. So, you know, I kind of, like, went AFK for a bit. Well, it's not really AFK because, you know, I wasn't near a keyboard, but you know what I mean. I wasn't present. So, you know. A what? Oh, I think that was not yesterday. Oh yeah, everything's fine now, Olive. Don't worry about it. I'll, like, text it to you and I'll fill you in, like, what happened. 47 minutes ago? I'm still streaming, so I don't know why. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on with my Twitch. It says I'm still streaming right now. So it's just being weird. I have no idea then. It's just being really freaking weird then. Let me check the demon levels for a few of these guys, because I have a lot of people that I can level up. Yeah! I know, Twitch is just being weird. Where is Winnesagaris? Oh, he's sleeping, right? I forgot he's a night owl. I don't want to wake him up, because then that's gonna make him mad at me. I'm gonna build the morgue. Just because I have another elder, which is Eligos, but I don't know if he's gonna, like, die while I go on another crusade, because that's what happened with Sparkles. So, I'm gonna get the morgue, just in case. And now I'm gonna switch it around with the statue that I have over here, because why not? Or I could... Excuse me. Or I could just put another sculpture on the other side of it and make it even. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna dig up this tree just because I don't want it. Like, I mean, yes, I could just wait until it, you know, grows. And I mean, I probably should, but I still got 2 lumber from it. So I don't entirely care. But no, goal is to finally beat fucking Kallamar, because I'm sick of his squid ass. I could get the 3rd demonic summoning circle, but I can't build it until... Actually, if I can't build it until I get to Shamura's area, then I might as well just go for another thing. You know what? Propaganda speakers! Or, you know, I could just go murder the elderly follower I have, and then, do the, yes! I don't remember how many followers I have. I have 18 now. Weber, you don't need to do that. I just buried him. But I have 18 now, but I could easily just go buy another one. It's so funny just saying I can go buy another one, like slavery. Afterlife. A drain on our resources or keepers of wisdom. Good die young trait. Gain 10 faith when an elder is sacrificed, murdered, or consumed, but lose 20 faith if an elder dies naturally. Respect your elders. Receive +5 faith for every elderly follower in the cult. I'm gonna go with the good die young trait just because I don't like having so many elders. Because, I mean, it's like, you know, you kill them and you lose like 40 faith, but it's like... you can, you know, you still get like 10 of that faith back. And I mean, typically also it's like super easy to get away with killing them, like whenever you do the brainwashing ritual. So it's like, you know, there's ways around it that you can, like, you know, get by. What? Benevolent leader, please don't judge me, but I've always wanted to email my food. Sure, because that'll get my faith up even more. Oh wait, that's, not what I wanted. I forgot I gave them the fucking cannibal trait. Because they don't care if they eat follower meat, I just realized. I find it funny that it's a fucking 1-star dish, too. Okay, where's Potato? Because he ate the food. Potato, where are you? Stop yapping! I know it doesn't really matter if you, like, interrupt them, because it literally is only, like, -1 faith. But it's just annoying. But yeah, see, just completing that, like, random-ass fucking quest just got me. Food fast in the early game, I'd say just do a lot of crusades, like, through the same areas, like, and then don't always, but choose, like, when you can, choose the food rooms, whether it's, like, you can buy them from the worm guy, or, you can just, like, go to the, food rooms that are marked on the map, but those are, like, the best ways to probably get food early game. And that's, like, a really great tip, especially, like, if you do pestilence mode, which is basically you have to, eat and sleep, and if you die from starvation or exhaustion, it's, like, game over completely. Like, you lose your save file and everything. It's like Minecraft hardcore. But, you know, you know what, Chica, you're gonna be another insomniac. Anyways, so, it's a good tip for that, too. And the spiders. At night, catch all the little spiders that run around, and they give you morsels, and you can use those to make meat broth, and you can use them for the stringy meat gruel, which is a good one for early game. And then if you kill a lot of the birds in Darkwood, you can get the meat, or if you destroy campfires in, like, some of, like, the cult rooms you go into during Crusades or in Quanex areas, he'll typically often have campfires, or, like, even in Halab's areas, too. But typically you get, like, follower meat from those fires. But either way, it's, like, there's different ways you can get the meat and stuff. And then in Anchordeep, if you kill the jellyfish, you'll get salmon. And, so, those are some, like, good ways to get, food early game, or just do a bunch of fishing once you get, Pilgrim's Passage. Other than that, those are, like, probably the best ways that you can get food, like, early game. You gotta find the fisherman in Darkwood. you just gotta keep crusading until you meet. I'll show you what he looks like, but just give me a sec. Oh, and then there's also if you go to Pilgrim's Passage, there's like, I'm pretty sure in Pilgrim's Passage there's like berry bushes. Unfortunately they don't respawn, but you can get some berry bushes here. There's also like typically trees and rocks, but you gotta meet this guy in Darkwood, and he'll be like, hey, there's not enough, okay, so then you can just come down here, hit this sign, and then start fishing. That's all you gotta do. Start fishing, and then you'll be able to get, like... No problem. And I just got another relic, because there's, like, follower forms and relics that you can get from fishing, too. And there's also, like, other randomized loot, like, I think sometimes you can get grass, wood, even gold I've gotten, I think. And then you can also get talisman pieces from the fisherman if you bring him like certain things that he asks for. Like he asks for crab, lobster, octopus, and squid. And they're like the rare fish that you can get. But there is also a very yeah, that would be cool, actually. But, yeah, like, I just got some squid, so I can give you that. Oh, hey, and there's another talisman piece for me. Potato reached old age? No! But, yeah, those are just some, like, little tips on more food. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Follower form. I can now have Kanito Pet as a follower. Anyways, I'm going back to my cult. What's up, everybody? I'll go with the grand shelters, but I'm not. I mean, yes, it would be nice, to give my followers. Dude, I bought one on Etsy. I think I just have it. Yeah, I know where it is. I literally just looked at it. But the only thing about, like, playing Knucklebones in real life that sucks is that, like, you actually have to do the math on, like, what multiplies what and everything. But otherwise, it is a really, like, fun dice game. Yeah, I've played it at, school before, because, like, we do, like, I attend, like, anime club meetings, because we have one of those. I just don't, you know, typically watch anime. But, I mean, I go for, like, the game nights, and, like, I've gone for a few of the, like, movie nights just to hang out with friends. And, you know, I brought it when I first got it, but I haven't really brought it lately. But it's really, really nice. Dennis, where are you? Oh, he's right here. Dennis, I need to talk to you. Dennis! You're not Dennis. 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 You still didn't fucking level up. My first follower? Like, in this save? My first follower was Betty. But I mean, I don't really... He's over here. What's up, Betty? What's up, Betty? I don't really use him all that much because like... I mean, he's nice to have around, but, he has a skull necklace. So, you know, I just still have him. They still die, they just live longer. And I'm also pretty sure I resurrected him at one point. So, you know, he died. And then I just brought him back to life. Huh. Oh right, I can get a fleece. Oh, I can't get the fleece of the berserker yet. Curses deal double damage and cost half as for fervor, but melee weapon damage and health are halved. Tarot card is drawn, gain max. Yes, I mean, maybe not enough, but I had 2 hamburgers when I got home from school, and I had a cheese stick in school because I didn't like food. Yes, I've had water. I'm not gonna keep this fleece on. I like my fleece of the fragile fortitude because it just means more hearts for me. Oh, Dennis. Dennis. Oh, he's like so close to like fucking leveling up. It's driving me not bonkers. Or was it Dennis? No, I was trying to level up Dennis. What bacon? Glorious later, we wish to take us menticide mushrooms. You know what? I'm not gonna argue with that. Wait a minute, did you guys see Sacrifice? Look at him. Bruh! Oh, that was Narinder. Oh, that was that. I don't know why. Oh, that's like one of my favorite setups to do. Like, but I'm gonna wait until like post-game. Because... Oh yeah, someone shat in church. Toys. Anyways. But no, that's like one of my favorite setups to do, but I'm gonna wait post-game, because then you can get a statue of the one who waits. Yeah. And... I think I'm gonna wait to get that and then surround it with the other bishop's crowns. Here you guys go, your drugs. Be drugged. Be gay, do drugs. I don't actually condone the usage of illegal substances. I've been meaning to do that. I mean, I technically have one already. I'll have to send it to you later, but, Logan has been asking. Well, I mean, I told him we could do it a while ago, and I just never got around to do it, but I told him we could make, like, matching OCs. You know what I might do since they're all drugged? Potato dance would be one less time. Ruthlessness is mercy upon— I'm sorry. Like, every time I do that, I just think Epic the Musical Poseidon. Oh, I've seen that before, but that's fucking great. Yeah. Where is the other elderly fucker I have? Because I know I have one. Somewhere. Witness a goddess, come here. You're like never up when I'm actually doing shit, so I wanna level you up. You actually ain't that bad of a follower, I don't think. Let me see your stats. You're a germaphobe, you're a night owl, but you're polyamorous. And I mean, honestly, night owl is like better for me because I don't mind, you know, I don't mind you working all night and then sleeping all day. Mine doesn't really have lore. I only just made her for fun. You're like so close to leveling up. I can wait to do another sermon, and then you should level up during the sermon. That's fair. Wool Over Our Eyes is like such a good song. I'm getting the leader 10. Just because I want to set up a bed for my future male wife. But I can't make it until I go to, Yes, I have. I killed him, like, early on in the game, though. I sacrificed him. But, back to what I was saying earlier. I know I said I was saying something and then I got sidetracked. Oh, I can't make the leader 10 until I go to Silk Cradle, because I haven't beaten. I mean, I could go there right now, I have enough followers to do it. And you can, like, open each door out of order. I've done it before, just because I didn't want to fight Kallamar until, like, right before Narinder. So, because of that, I, like... Can this spider stop running from me? Thank you. Your demise is inevitable. Trust me. But Yeah, no, you can, like, do... Oh, you fuck! You know, just for that, murder. Be gone. If she breathes, she's a thought! I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought of that. Isn't, like, the original thing, like, oh, women are beautiful. It's like, you know, the lightsabers, and then, like, the other one's just like, if she breathes, she's a thought! And then they start dueling, it's funny. I miss Vine. Why can't we go back to how the internet was in, like, 2016? I feel like it's more racist now than it was back then. Listen, I just feel like it was a lot better because, like, I mean, not that... Listen, I could say, can we go back to how it was before the fucking Twin Towers fell? I mean, honestly, sometimes there are times I wish I was born in, like, the 90s to grow up during the, like, I mean, maybe not the 90s, but, like, born, like, maybe late 80s, early 90s. Because I feel like the period between the late 80s to, like, maybe 2010 were, like, maybe the best fucking years in existence. But, you know, I was born in 2008, so... it's like, I didn't get to experience any of that, and it sucks. Like, I wish I could, like, experience, I mean, you know, like, I wish I was there to, like, experience, like, Y2K, you know, to, like, be more into, like, scene and everything, like, you know, scene stuff, I mean, because it's, like, super cool, Y2K, you know, like, literally, like, the fucking malls back then, dude! Roller rinks! Like, there was just so much shit to do between, like, the 70s to, like, 2010. And it's like, now everything just sucks. Like, why can't we go back? Please, can we go back? Like, please, I mean, yes, technology wouldn't be as technically advanced, but I feel like that'd be better in a way, because then it's like, you know, it's not that bad. Like, I legit just want to, like, I mean, my first phone was literally my mom's old flip phone. When she first ever transitioned into a smartphone, I got her old flip phone, and that was my first phone, and I remember playing fucking Snake on that thing, on the bus at elementary school. That was the shit. Like, I miss that feeling, low-key. Like, when I get a new phone, Sophia's sister has, like, one of those, like, more modern, like, Samsung, like, flip phones. And I low-key kind of want to get one of those. Because it's like, yeah, I mean, sure, the screen will, like, wear down easier because it's like, you know, you're, like, flipping the screens on top of each other and everything. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, I low-key kind of miss flip phones. I mean, they were easier to store, you know, and it's like, they don't take up as much space. But this one's, like, you know, obviously it, like, you know, it's caught up with modern technology. So it's like... I just, like, really, really want one. But it's like, I, like, never have the money for, like, a new phone. I mean, I could always go see, like, how much it is at, like, Walmart, and then save up for it. Or just, if it's not too much, you know, I could buy one. when I get my father's bunny, but next month I kind of can't do that because I have to save that money for the Glass Animals concert. So, you know, it's like... You know. I can't exactly get one of those. Hey! Instead of using that account to try to get me scam followers, support me using your bot account, because that'd mean a lot more to me than just paying for shit I don't need. On the other hand, I do really need a new phone. Anyways, no, speaking of me needing a new phone, earlier, like, Logan, I don't know why, but Logan and, like, a lot of, like, not a lot of, but, like, Logan and, but, like, Logan and, is this guy fucking bugged? I think he is. You are. I'll give you this. Will that fix it? No. Oh well, it's fine. I don't really care. It'll fix itself before I go on that crusade. But anyways, I'm actually gonna do that now after I fix the beds. But they're all fed. Cleanliness is good. Faith is at max because they're all brainwashed. But anyways, we're going back into Anchor Deep, my guys, and then we're gonna beat Kallamar. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. We're beating Kallamar. And but like but, you know, it's just like I love kind of like reminiscing about like a time period that I could never experience, because it's like it sounds like so cool. Like, I mean, sure, a lot of like the worst crimes and like murders like happened back in those eras, but it's like that's because, you know, we weren't as technologically advanced as we are now. You know, you could get away with more things like that. That's why a lot of cold cases are from like between the fucking like 60s to the early 2000s. And I just think it's, like, fascinating, you know, like, people's, like, sense of safety was, like, a whole lot, you know, different than it is now. It's, like, you know, you constantly have to be careful about yourself, and, like, you know, what you say online, what you do, and it's, like, back then, that wasn't really a thing, and I mean, like, sure, that's, like, kind of shitty, because it means, you know, you wouldn't be able to, like, you know, if, you know, we didn't, like, you know, like, pedophiles and shit like that, like, you know, wouldn't be able to, like, find, like, them as easier, or, like, trace, like, you know, if somebody killed someone and, like, posted about it or something, you know, that wouldn't be as easy to trace and everything, but at the same time, it's like, things were just a lot simpler back then, like, you could trust people a lot easier. Nowadays, it's just like, you don't know who you can trust. It's a lot of paranoia, and it's all because of, well, it's not entirely because of social media. I mean, sure, back then, you know, social media had its, like, worries, but that's because it was new, and people are scared of new things. And, you know, it was unfamiliar, but now it's like we're so familiar with it, it's like, wait, you actually have to be careful of, like, what you do and everything, and it's like, holy shit, like, you know, it's kind of, like, contradictory. And, you know, it should just be, like, I just miss the simplicity of it. Because it's like now, you know, things aren't as simple, and I mean, yeah, sure, things are a little like not easier, but like it's better if things like society are a little more complex. But at the same time, I feel like we've gotten too complex as a society where it's like unbearable, you know? Hello? Did you hear any of that?
I'm being honest, I zoned it.
Oh, I was just yapping a lot about, like, time periods and shit. And, like, you know, I mean, things weren't, like, all that common, like, back in, like, you know, those time periods. Like, being gay wasn't, like, as, you know, accepted as it is now, but at the same time, I feel like we're struggling with it more now than we have in the past. Because it's like, you know, people are talking about it more. And I mean, I get it. Like, it should be talked about. You know, I'm, like, you know, friends with a lot of, like, people. Mouthwashing. I don't know. But, I mean, technically, the main character does die already, canonically, so. Anyways. Mouthwashing would be a fun game to stream. I have to? Like, me, myself, with dude, Jimmy is fucked. Killing him is better than letting him commit suicide. Dude, I would save Anya. I would save her. She ain't getting diddled. Trust. Anya doesn't deserve it. Anyways, fuck. But like, you know, with like the simplicity of shit and everything, like, you know, things were just a lot more, like, the only real reason why people are like scared of things is because they don't like things they're not familiar with, or they're just asshole conservatives. And unfortunately, with a lot of the United States, that's kind of like how our population is run. But it's like, you know, you can't, the only way you can get people to follow something like Christianity so strongly is by scaring them into it. And, you know, I don't know if that's just my mentality on the whole thing, but it's like, I really don't like the amount of conservatives that we have. It's like, believe in God, believe in the church, but it's like, it makes more sense to believe in something like like, I mean, even if you're an atheist, that's more logical than, you know, believing that one God rules everything. And, like, I'm getting, like, severely, like, philosophical and political right now. And I don't mean to, it's just, this is, like, one of those nights where it's, like, I'm so, like, just focused and shit. I'm thinking philosophically and politically. But it's, like, you know, people are just scared of things that they're not comfortable with. And it's, like, cry about it. Like, you gotta put up with it anyways. Like, homosexuality has always existed, especially in Western culture, because, I mean, look at the Greeks, look at the Romans, look at any culture before that, and it was a prominent thing in society. I mean, yes, it had some restrictions, in a way, because, like, you know, with the Greeks, it was two men of power having an affair, you know, one of them would get scrutinized, because, you know, receiving I believe it's, receiving anal and giving head were, viewed as female positions, and, like, you know, that's, like, the only way... What? Oh, shit, right. I am on Twitch. Twitch, don't bitch at me for that. Look it up. It's true. I swear. I'm speaking facts. I'm sorry. But either way, it's like, you know, that was, like, their only real problem with it, was, like, if you were in a, what was deemed, like, a female's position. Or if, you know, you were like, you know, if you were someone of a position of power and you were sleeping with, like, a male servant or something, you know? Like, that was also frowned upon because of the different social power status, but they didn't give a shit about gender. Like, they didn't care about gender at all. So it's like only a real problem because people have thought about it more, and it's like even the gods themselves, like, yeah, that too. And again, it's like not one, it's either no god rules everything or all gods rule everything. There is no way that just one, you know, being rules it all. And, I mean, yes, there are some very old religions that do kind of believe in that, like the Jews. But the Jews came before Christianity. It's just the like, you know, not the Christians. Like, there are some good Christians out there, I will say that. You know, I'm not, like, dissing every single Christian out there. But there are, like, a majority of Christian people are very conservative, and it has to be black and white, A and B, you know, it can't be one or the other, or it has to be one or the other, it can't be, you know, everything, and so, it's like, you know, okay, I give up. I was, like, locked in real quick because I was gonna try to, like, do a no-death thing for this fucker because he's the only one that I have to beat without taking damage, but then I took a hit, so I don't give a shit. That's why I went super fucking quiet. Anyways, as I was saying, like, you know, conservatives and everything, blah, 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 you know, it's like, can I just, like, stop taking so many hits now? Like, I get it. I kind of, like, gave up. But it's like, please stop. This is actually ridiculous. I'm on 1 heart. I'm on half a heart. I'm not gonna do this. Fuck! He was, like, 1 hit away. It's fine. I got this. It means more yap time. But, like, conservatives, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, like, I just don't get it. It's weird. I really just don't get it. And then, like, you know, people, like, a lot of, you know, people like that feel like they, you know, get, like, personally attacked and shit just by people existing, and it's like, you know, not everybody does. Not everybody does. I want to make that clear. Not everybody does that. But, I mean, it's, like, the same thing with, like, the whole white supremacy thing. Like, we all originated from, like, Asia and shit. Like, Africa. Like, you know, somewhere in that region. Like, you know, we all, like, originated from, like, the same thing, whether it have been the gods, you know, or, you know, evolution, whatever. You know, we all came from the same thing at one point. So it's like, that's, like, the whole thing with, like, racism, too, that I don't understand. It's like, you know, it just, the world doesn't make any fucking sense. And I mean, like, in some parts, it, like, you know, that's understandable. And it's like, you know, there are tiny little things that, like, you know, we would all wish that we could change, but it's like, that we agree on, like, world hunger, racism, homophobia, transphobia, you know, shit like that. But unfortunately, it's just a thing that's been around for so many years, but at the same time, it feels like I hate it, because, you know, being in the United States, it's like, it's so centralized here, because, like, the United States is just an amalgamation of, like, every other place on the planet. We're just, like, a massive melting pot for everywhere else. And it's like, you know, in our education system, they just, like, force feed us our own country's history. And it's like, you know, this is what happened during World War II with America, but it, like, doesn't talk about, like, what the other countries have gone through. You know, it doesn't talk about the other countries that have been affected by the Holocaust. Like, it taps onto it a little bit, but the main focus is just how it affected America. And I mean, I get it, it's U.S. history. But then again, you've been teaching us U.S. history since fucking elementary school. I get it, it is important as it is our country, but at the same time, it doesn't need to be every little aspect of our education, because there's more than just the United States out there. You know, there's Europe, Asia, Africa, shit like that. You know, there is a lot more than just our little section of the world, which is just, again, an amalgamation of the rest of the world. But it's like, a lot of those other places are repressed here because it's white supremacy. And it's like, what the fuck? And again, like, I've had plenty of talks like these with, like, a few of my teachers before. Like, one of the ones that I've talked about has to do with the book that we read in English, American Dirt, by Janine Cummings. I'll be honest, I didn't read that much of it. Like, I was kind of, like, in and out during, like, the whole thing, so I didn't read too much of it. But, like, the basic premise is a young woman named Lydia has to escape from a Mexican drug cartel with her 8-year-old son, Luca, after her entire family gets massacred by the cartel, and because of her husband being a reporter. And it's like, you know, it goes into the whole, like, thing about, like, migrant life and blah, blah, blah. And it kind of, like, is trying to, like, put a perspective on things, but it's not, like, strictly, like, realistic. It's fiction. It's, you know, just a story that's made to raise awareness. It's not meant to be, like, you know, this is how it is, blah, 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 but it's, like, at the same time, it, like, it could make a person think, like, you know, think more than, like, you know, a lot of people do, that all the immigrants that come over are criminals and bad guys and blah, blah, blah. Like, the other thing, too, about the whole, like, deportation thing and everything that's going on, it's like, with, like, the drugs and shit, we wouldn't have a problem with the cartels bringing stuff into the country if we took care of the demand on our side of the border for those drugs. It's like, they're only bringing the products here because here is where the demand is. So it's like, you know, instead of blaming the other place for bringing those things in, we should be blaming ourselves for having a demand so high. But of course, you know, because of the United States being not a little egocentric, but being egocentric and everything, you know, we're just gonna, you know, turn our cheek and point the blame elsewhere for that whole issue. And, you know, I mean, yeah, there are some criminals that do come over in an attempt to, like, you know, escape, you know, getting caught over in their country of origin. But it's like, there are struggling families over there that don't have proper governments, while we have a semi-proper government that's failing right now, but we're not gonna get into that, because I already kind of have gotten into that. But, you know, it's like, we're supposed to be the land of the free, yet when people come here seeking refuge and freedom, we just automatically ship them right back from whence they came. It's like, you know, I mean, I get it, we can't help everybody, but at the same time, it's like, you know, people will sit there and be like, oh, well, world hunger, all these other homeless families in these other countries, these third world countries struggling to get by. They wouldn't be struggling to get by if the wealthier countries actually, you know, helped. And I mean, it's like, you know, people say, you know, a lot of the larger countries are, but are we? I mean, we would be, you know, I get it, it's not like that simple, but at the same time, it's just like, it's mind-boggling sometimes when you think about it. It's conflicting. I just wish, like, there was some way to make it easier for struggling families to get, like, Visa cards and shit to, you know, like, actually get over here legally instead of feeling they have the need to, you know, cross illegally and be here undetected and everything. And it's like, you know, if we just made it easier, we wouldn't have the problem of people crossing illegally. And I mean, I get it, like, it can't be too easy, but at the same time, we could make it easier than it is. Like, I don't like thinking politically like this, but sometimes, but I mean, other times, it's like, I don't really talk about it that much, so I mean, I kind of surprise myself when I do. Because it's like, a lot of the people that I know, that I talk to about this either agree with me with a lot of it, or if I were to bring it up, it would lead, not to an argument, but it would lead to a heated debate, per se. Like, if I were to talk about this with my brother, you know, he'd, like, actually use, like, fact and everything. Like, I mean, there is, like, some fact behind my words, but I mean, like, he would go, like, full, like, Wikipedia, blaming it, like, not specifically Wiki, but, you know, like, he would, like, actually be able to, like, quote his sources and everything. And me, on the other hand, I'm just voicing what's more of my opinion than it is fact, but it's based on, like, factual stuff. It's just, I can't name those facts off the top of my head, you know? And I mean, yeah, that's, like, kind of, like, bad in the world of, like, politics, not being able to back things up with your, with, like, actual sources and shit. But at the same time, a lot of the stuff that I say is just like common sense. And you don't really need a source for common sense. So... Or at least I think the stuff that I say is common sense. That's just my thought. Anyways, enough yapping about that. We's gonna... buy this, and then after that, we's gonna turn... Actually, I might upgrade or level up Chica one more time wherever she is. Get over here, girly pop. Make you stronger. And then, where's Foxy? There you are. And then I'm gonna lock in again and try to do Kallamar's fight. And actually beat it. And again, if I don't, like, you know, if I'm gonna attempt to do it no damage, but it's like definitely later in this fight it's gonna be like fucked. Maybe. I really want to test to see like if infinite health is like an actual thing, and like if it counts like towards getting hit or not in like boss fights. But at the same time, I feel like if it does, that'd be like cheating, and I don't want to do that in this save at least. So I mean, I could always like experiment in my free time, but you know. Where's Chica? Chica. There she is. But yeah, that's just something I'm gonna have to like look into to see if that makes it easier for me to not cheat. But I mean, you know, I feel like it might still count toward it. But I mean, if I get some kind of, like, godly weapon at this point, that'd be good. That's a versatile stagger, but I mean, I have chances of getting better stuff, like, later on. I hate those things that spew the 4-way bullets. I think they're bullshit. Anyways. Ouch. Faggot. Wait, technically that's a slur. Oopsies. Twitch, I can say it. Don't worry. I have a girlfriend. I'm a lesbian. I am female. I am with another girl. Anyways. Honestly, I feel like just because I'm like such a small streamer, Twitch honestly doesn't care. Like, as long as I don't like copyright anything, I feel like I'm safer than like a big Twitch streamer. Because I feel like that's like the #1 thing that Twitch is really like strict about is their whole like copyright policy. got this, guys. We got this. Believe me. But no, I still low-key miss the 2000s. And I wasn't even there for any of it. Dude, I'm taking so much damage for literally no reason. And instead of giving me health, it gives me a freaking building. If there is a health room, I'm taking it. I'm not giving you my Hathor, though. I'm not giving you Foxy. No. Dude, just give me help. That's all I'm seeking is just more health. Give me. Dude, I'm stacked. Buddy, I promise I'll come back at some point with a really shitty Hathor, and then you can get your heart. No, it's a fucking fighting room. Okay, that's Tango, I guess. Fuck. I also realized I didn't have like any relics for like any of my other like one. I really like the like fucking tooth one because like it rains lightning. Oh shit, and everyone's safe. Shit. Can you just like maybe not? Thanks. Hathor actually brought me a blue heart. Thanks. Something helpful. For once. And speaking of not getting a relic, I can get a relic now. I just don't know. Instantly refill forever. You know what? That's not that fucking bad. I will happily take it. And because I have my lingering poison damage, that means I can drop that on Kallamar, and I don't think it poisons him, but it will still deal a decent chunk of damage if I land the blow directly on top of him. So that means I'm going to the stone room, and then I'm gonna fight my way through sorry, my mom came in to say goodnight. But like, you know, I'm just gonna fight my way through this room, and then Kallamar is done. But I got stuck on the rocks. Oh, using the environmental traps is like the best thing I've done. I'm taking neither of those because I'm keeping my poison damage because it means yes. Oh, I hate these fuckers! Okay, I'm going into this with a lot of health, so I mean this should be fine. Fuck. Okay, well, that was stupid. But it's fine. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna go see what's... Oh! Better weapon. Godly dagger? Yes, please. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be the run, guys. This is gonna be the run. I don't have that many tarot cards, but that's fine, because all of them are decent. Because it has to do with my curse damage and shit. So it's like, I'm feeling good. My fervor's full. I got a fucking level 20 dagger. Oh, and I'm not getting the damage this run, but it's fine. Again, I can try again some other time. Look at that, look at that! Just lay into him, lay into him. No mercy, no fucking mercy. Done. Fuck you! Oh, you can suck my... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I'm on Twitch. Oh, it feels nice! Finally. After all these years. And all I get for that is a fucking wreath! It's fine. And the statue. Godly dagger is best. Honestly, I feel like the godly axe is also one of the better like godly weapons, just because it's like once you get like the really long like axe range, plus the amount of damage that the axes do, because I don't remember how much damage they do, but I know they do a lot, significant amount of damage. They just do a little more damage than the, not the hammer, but like they're like second best to hammer, I think, maybe? Especially with the amount of range that you can get on them. Kallamar was always a coward. This land is a better place now. His pathetic, sniveling carcass is nothing more than a mound of rotting flesh. Soon I shall be freed, and the world remade in my image. All will pledge themselves to the cult. All will bow to my name. I think not, buddy boy. No. And I finished. Suffering shall turn to triumph. That which once did perish now shall now pray. I have literally like 4 minutes to 2 hours, so I actually did that a lot sooner than I thought I would, because, you know, I know everyone's like sick or exhausted, but y'all just go do what you gotta do. Oh, Shit, I didn't mean to wake you up. Shamura. I just gotta take down Shamura and then it'll be final boss fight time. Foxy, I said go the fuck to sleep! Anyways. The one thing that I find so fucking annoying about this is, like, so many of the fucking beds break. I feel like the fucking, sleeping bags shouldn't break that easily. Like, they break too easy, is how I feel about them. Please, leader, there are some folks who are starving in a middle place to call comb. Okay. Call comb. Yeah. Okay, they can. Yeah. Banana na. Na 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 na. Banana na na na. And for once, that wasn't me making making fun of your last name. You know what? I'm gonna make you. You look like SpongeBob. I don't like that. I'm gonna make you look like a banana. And for that, oh, or Puppet. What animal would Puppet be then? Something with a nice, something with a black and white spotted pattern. Probably. I mean, I could do cow, but I feel like that'd be like no for them. Maybe this thing. The ladybug. Ladybug. Yeah, they all have a black and white thing. I'll go with that one because it looks like stitching on the forehead. Dude, I said go the fuck to sleep! Jesus. Oh, oops. I'm getting tired, so I'm like just BSing my way through this. Once I get the reindoctrination stone, after I get, after I get the sin stuff, I'll fix it. I'll, Funtime Foxy? Okay, I was just gonna do Cheeto, but Funtime Foxy works too. My best boy, my most favorite boy. That is fine. The only thing that upsets me is that there is no pink and white, there's only just pure pink. But it's fine. Pink and white's overrated anyways. Looking at you, Mango. Or a little bit back too. Again, sadly there's no like white. I mean there is the white and orange, which is like the original, but Funtime Foxy is good. I'll keep that little tuft of hair like that because it's fine. There we go. Oh right, I forgot, you're starving. I could make both Funtime Foxy and Lilbit because I could just change this guy, so. Oh, but you're hot-tempered. I'll just have to keep an eye on you then. Or would this be better as like Funtime Freddy? Because, you know, he Angie. Again, I don't think I have the bear follower form, and that annoys me. Because, I mean, I have the panda, but it would just be better if I just had the regular bear, but I don't, and it makes me upset. Worm, seal, lemur, caterpillar, wolf, snake. That's the owl, that's the shrimp, that's the... I know there's like just a regular fucking bear form that you can get, but I forget where. Oh, it's in Silk Cradle. That's why. I don't have it yet. Because it's the raccoon, the bear, the bat, the beetle, and the badger that you can get there. And I don't have Silk Cradle yet. It's fine, I'll just use the panda again. Actually, I feel like the panda might be better for Funtime Freddy. Because I can do this, like, light pink with the, like, darker pink. I know his color scheme's, like, more purple. I think. No, he's pink. Purple was the prototype for Funtime Freddy. But... oh, hey, I can throw in that little bit of purple, though, because I swear, I remember him having, like, purple accents or some shit at some point. Or... no, I'm looking at his poster right now. Like, I have him on a poster, like, right in front of me. Could it be his eye color that I'm remembering? Or am I just legit remembering, like, the prototype form? Anyways, you know what? Screw it. Funtime Freddy, what's up? How's it going? My followers are very bad at listening to me when I tell them to stop wandering around because you're fucking sick. God, it's so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna do another feast, and then after I take care of like everyone who's starving and shit, I can do this. I'm gonna do sustenance just because I'm having problems with it many of the land ritual harvest, because that means I can do more farm things. That reminds me, I need to put down more farm plots too. I have such a small amount of farm plots. That's probably why I'm struggling on keeping up with food. And then I'm gonna do this. Resurrection or Omni. I'm gonna go with the Omnipresence. I like getting the Resurrection one last because I don't really use it that much. I don't like choosing a follower to sacrifice, even if they're kind of shitty. I mean, unless it's a shitty one, then I don't entirely mind, but it's like, yeah, I've already had 6 sacrifices. I've had way more in my other save. It's great. One of the... oh! Hey! Speaking of sins of the flesh, what's up? I can make my followers follow... I'm kidding. Well, I'm not kidding, but, like, you know, it's mating, not...
The proper terminology is mating, Twitch. I'm sorry.
Crown Bearer, how wonderful to finally speak. You have come far, further than they know. Crown Bearer, judge of what is right and wrong. Absolute is your word, their duty is to follow. They offer you their loyalty and devotion. It is not enough. I can feel their sin seep from their souls. Harvest it, gather it, use it. Lead them into depravity, into the sinking mud of vile reputation. Their sin is yours. Absolve them. Exculpate them. Deliver them. I gift you these tools for the task. Boom! They say sin is for gods to judge. Do not forget that here, you are their god. Their souls are yours to damn and save. Go. I will never be far. What's up, fellers? Right of lust or right of wrath? We's going with the lust. Yeah. This is like the only time that you ever like see it happen is like in that little cutscene. But, you know. I'm sure there's probably gonna be like more moments in the future where it's like, oh, blah blah blah. Poor Weber, he looks so sick just standing there. Who should I make my crown bearer? Should I make it Foxy? I'm gonna go with Foxy. Because Foxy. It's just Foxy. Listen, I would do Funtime Foxy, but I mean, like, Foxy right now is just, like, kind of carrying my cult. Look at you, school good.
Look at you, so lazy and cozy, just curled up on my bed.
Well, you're not really curled up. You're laying flat on your back, letting me pet your stomach, so. The sin grew within me. I yearned for more to be consumed, but you have granted me redemption, and now I am at peace again. Thank you. Arr. Okay, my horny bastards. I mean, my freaky followers. Go frolic in a minute after I upgrade the temple, I guess. Because it kind of commands me to. But I mean, hey, at least now- now I can make my cult bone themed once I actually figure out how to do that! Because the different themes get unlocked, like, the more sin you get, and, and, there's, like, a bone theme that you can get. And I want to do it. Anyways, with that being said, we're closing this off, getting the sin shit, and that's great. I was actually looking forward to that. I forgot you had to, like, defeat 3 of the bishops in order to get it. But, you know, anyways, that's great. And let my broom upgrade real quick. With that, as I clean up the various vomit and everything that lies around my cult, I think I have it all. Maybe I might be missing like one piece, but that can be a problem for me tomorrow. Actually, I won't be playing Cult of the Lamb tomorrow. I'm gonna be finally playing the Shadows of Rose DLC. So, with that being said, Celios reached old age. Fuck. Anyways, I'm tired as fuck. I'm gonna go to bed. Hold on, I think Funtime Freddy's about to start a fight with somebody, so that's my bad. I'm gonna complete this quest. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Shadows of Rose DLC. I might start streaming earlier than I normally do, because it's, like, roughly, like, 2-3 hours, and I mean, you know, that's typically how long I stream, but I've been streaming for 2 hours and 11 minutes. But, like, if it ends up being closer to 3, you know, I've done it before. I did it for the last part of Resident Evil Village, so I don't mind putting that time into, Shadows of Rose. It's just, you know, I just gotta make sure I get my stuff done for school tomorrow for English before I worry about anything like that. So, that's really... But either way, plan is, do that tomorrow. We's good. Night-night. I don't know why I said night-night. But, like, thank you, you too, sis. And I'm finally gonna shut up. Bye-bye! Shit, that was high-pitched. Oh, wait, fuck.
Bye bye.
There we go. That was better. That